The top 5 crimes against role-playing. Number 5. Players being afraid to add facts into the scene. Asking the referee, "Is there any cover?" Don't do that. Just assume there's cover. Tell the referee's cover. Have your character dive into cover. You could say, depending on the scene, say you're on a spaceship, I dive into cover behind one of the bulkheads. I dive into cover behind a car. I dive into cover behind a brick wall. Depending on what environment, just add the cover in. Just do that. And referees who tell you that you can't do that, they're not playing properly either. Number 4. Having a role-playing system that has 50 different ways of adding 1% chance to your roll. And I'm looking at you every single official 40k game. Disaster. I've got a super space marine that can mow down armies. I've got 13 different abilities that might apply to add 1% chance to me killing all those people. Ridiculous. Number 3. Role-playing a board game instead of role-playing a story. I'm looking at you, D&D version 4, and how everybody plays every other version. I can move 3 squares this way and they're staring at a board at their minifigures. And again, I can move 2 spaces to the left. You're not telling a story. You're just playing a board game. It's Cluedo. What are you doing? You're moving from one room to another to make a guess? That's not role-playing. That's not telling a story. Number 2. Letting your character sheet define your character's actions and staring at your character sheet while you're playing. That's not role-playing. You're looking at your sheet thinking, how can I min-max this situation? Which of my abilities? No, it's a character. It's, generally speaking, a human being, certainly a sentient sophont. You can do anything. Your character may be looking at a situation where you've got to shoot the bad guy, but maybe your character doesn't do that. It doesn't matter what it says on your character sheet. Maybe it says you've got a 23% chance of hitting them on your character sheet. But that's not what a person, an intelligent being, would do. They'd pick up a paperweight and throw it. They'd swing from the bloody chandelier and kick them off the table, whatever. But they wouldn't be staring at a character sheet thinking, well, I did train 3 years ago to shoot a pistol. No, it's reaction, it's story. Number 1. Individual initiative and declaring actions. This is the worst crime. No role-playing ever took place when they went round the table looking at everybody's initiative roll and then asking, what are you going to do on your turn? And after you've spent 5 minutes going round the table working out what everybody's doing, then you actually go round the table and they do it? That's not role-playing. That's not telling a story. It's board gaming at best. It's disaster. Nothing will get done in your game if you're spending 20 minutes playing Initiative the game. Tell a story. Do what your character would do.